Okay, good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you're joining us from today. Welcome to our Amazon Business webinar. We are so excited to have you all with us today. Today, we will be exploring some of the brand new Amazon Business features which are rolling out today, including our brand new competitive repricer. My name is Kerry Knox. I'm part of the sales and onboarding team here at Repricer, but joined by me today is Colin Phelan, who is the Repricer product owner. Not only is he responsible for the general direction of Repricer, but he's also spearfronted this project. So we're very excited to have him on board with us today. Colin, would you like to say hello?
Hi there, it's a pleasure to be with you today to give you a bit of an introduction to this exciting new feature.
Perfect. Okay, let's jump right in. Okay, so first of all, on today's agenda, I will first of all take you through Amazon Business, what it is, and how you can benefit from it. Then I'll pass you over to Colin, who will take you through the technical side of our brand new features, including the competitive repricer. Then at the very end, we will have some time for some question and answers, where you can ask all of your burning questions to myself or Colin, and we'll give you the best answer that we possibly can. Okay, so let's jump right in. Amazon Business. Amazon Business 101. So Amazon accounts worldwide, which are tied to businesses, large or small, have been invited to convert their Amazon account to an Amazon Business account. Now, these Amazon Business accounts, they operate pretty much the same as every other Amazon account, apart from a few exclusive features that are only available to business users. So, for example, if your finance department is always chasing you for a tax invoice, as a business user, you can see at a glance if a third-party seller offers a tax invoice, and your finance team will be very happy with this. But not only that, as a business user, you can set up purchasing controls to better facilitate your own purchasing on Amazon Business. So what does that mean? You can set up purchasing guidelines, including the item location, the number of units, and a delivery timeframe for your purchases. You can even set up an approval process for this so that department managers can double check everything before everything is approved there on the order. But just like every other Amazon account, Amazon Business accounts also have Amazon Business Prime. But we won't get into that today because we all know why you're here, and that's because you want to know how to reprice on Amazon Business. So let's look at that. Okay, so on screen, I've got two different screenshots. The eagle eye view would have realized that the bottom screenshot has a lower price, but it's the same product. You may not have been aware previously, maybe even before this webinar, that business users have access to business prices. The good news is these business prices tend to be lower or equal to the consumer price. But not only that, businesses love to order in bulk, which is why Amazon Business leans into this and allows you to set quantity discounts. As you can see on screen, if you order more of the unit, then you can get it at a lower price. So if you're ordering 5, 10, 100, or even 100 million, you can save money and you can save costs. However, I might be getting ahead of myself, but you can probably see where this gets a little bit complicated if you're selling on Amazon Business. If you have 20 different sellers with their own quantity ranges and their own quantity discounts, that's a whole lot of ranges to keep up with, which is why we created our competitive repricer. But that's not for me to explain. Colin will take you through that very, very shortly. Okay, so we spoke about why buyers love Amazon Business, but why do sellers? To put it simply, it's the only way to be competitive across the board, allowing you to get more sales, more revenue, and to sell more stock on your Amazon account. And again, by targeting those bulk purchases and applying those very important quantity discounts, you can target big businesses. With that, you can sell more product, of course, but save cost. And what I mean by that, you can save cost in terms of delivery of the item, cost of acquisition, or even pick pack cost. Because if you're selling a lot of the same product to the one consumer, it is a lot easier than sending a lot of the small stuff to multiple different addresses. Lastly, Amazon Business gives you access to a brand new range of customers. And with this, you can continue to grow your Amazon account. And that's why we're here to support you on your journey. But that's enough for me. Now I'll pass you over to Colin, who will take you through the technical side of our brand new features, which we're so excited to see. Over to you, Colin.
Thanks, Kerry. It's great for you to set the scene there so everyone is on the same page with Amazon Business and how it all works. I would just also reiterate your previous comment about questions. If you have any, please do post them in the comments. We'll be very happy to answer them at the end. Now, before we get into the Amazon Business Competitive Repricer, I wanted to give you an idea of the journey we've been on with Amazon Business. It's been many years since Repricer was one of the first tools to launch an Amazon Business Repricer. It was truly game-changing at the time, and it offered the ability for you to sync your standard Amazon price to Amazon Business. Since launch, we have made improvements to this feature, but this is our first leap forward, offering true competitive repricing. Your feedback, comments, and requests were at the forefront of developing this new feature, and here are just a few of those we received. So from myself and the whole team, I wanted to thank you for helping make Repricer what it is today. When we approached rebuilding our Amazon Business solution, we didn't want to lose what made the original so valuable in the first place or interrupt what was already working. If you are an existing user of Repricer's Amazon Business, our Replicator Repricer will feel very familiar to you. This is an upgraded version of what you already have, with dozens of under-the-hood improvements, but on the face of it, it's the same powerful replicator you've already been using. I'm happy to confirm that your existing business rules have been automatically converted into replicator repricers. For anyone who isn't yet using our Amazon Business repricing, using the replicator, you can tie your Amazon Business price to your standard Amazon price, reducing it a little to be a bit more competitive than you would be otherwise. You can also set static quantity discounts for your business price to ensure that you're able to be competitive in this arena as well. All right, that was a whole lot of words, but a picture, or rather an example, tells a better story. Here, I have prepared an example of a replicator repricer in action. We're selling a teddy bear. We're going to call him Ted as we're very original. Let's see what we're selling him for. $9.99 on Amazon normally. In the case a business buyer wants to buy this bear, we'll knock the price down by 0.5%, which will take the product price down to $9.95 for that business buyer. Now let's say our buyer wants to buy a teddy bear for each of their grandkids. Well, if they buy 5 at once, we'll drop the price per Ted by an additional 5% to $9.45. Our buyer is now feeling very generous and wants to buy 50. That's a whole lot of teddy bears. In this case, our replicator will reduce the single unit business price by 10% to $8.95 per Ted. It's a big discount for them, but it's also a great saving for you. It's a lot cheaper to send a single box with 50 teddies than 50 individual packages. So that's a replicator repricer. But we know why you're all here. And really, it's to hear about the competitive repricer. So let's jump into it. When it comes to our competitive repricer, we wanted to keep things simple. In your Compete With section, you determine how you want to compete with your business competitors. You can match, beat, or price above them with ease, just the same way you can with a normal Amazon repricing rule. You might be thinking, Colin, where are the bells and whistles? I want sleep mode, buy box optimizer, perhaps even Kickstart. Well, I have great news for you. Business rules are assigned to products through your standard Amazon rules. When a business rule is assigned to your standard Amazon rule, all the same rule settings will be automatically applied to your competitive business repricer. It truly couldn't be simpler. As Kerry touched upon earlier, one of the strengths of Amazon Business is quantity discounts. Repricer will automatically assign an appropriate discount to your listing. Then it will automatically keep you competitive against other business sellers and their quantity discounts as well. So rather than just beating your business competitor's single unit price by 1%, for example, you'll price against all of the potential quantity discounts as well. That is powerful. It's game-changing. If you also wish to set your own ranges, that's fine. Just toggle, and then you can set your own ranges however you like. Maybe you don't want any quantity discounts at all. You just want the single unit price. Not a problem. Just toggle a switch and delete the options. So I'm sure many of you have been considering the implications of discounts, quantity discounts, and repricing. Every listing is likely to have multiple competitors, and each of them can set their own quantity discounts. That is a lot of potential ranges. Amazon also limits you to 5 total quantity discounts, so you can't compete with them all, or can you? With Repricer, we have developed quantity ranges. These ranges ensure that you're being competitive across all quantity discount price points while not selling yourself short. How this works is that each quantity range will compete with the quantity of your discount plus any quantity discounts below. This ensures no quantity discount below yours will ever be more competitive than your price. Let's paint a fresh example. We're offering discounts to buyers who want to buy 2, 5, and 10 units. First, we have our single unit price and 3 single unit competitors. For Repricer, we will consider these 3 competitors' price points when determining your single unit price. Quite simple, really. Next, however, we're going to talk about the 2 quantity discount. Simple enough again, we have 3 competitors offering a discount on 2 quantity purchases. We will compete with these 3 competitors to determine your 2 quantity discount. Not too different from our single unit. But now is where things get interesting. We have a quantity 5 discount. If we were to compete solely with the sellers offering a quantity 5 discount, we would leave ourselves uncompetitive with those sellers offering a discount on 3 and 4 units. So instead, we compete with all sellers offering discounts on quantities 3, 4, and 5. Finally, this widens still further with quantity 10. We need to consider all sellers offering quantities 6 through 10 to determine our 10 plus unit price. We'll even ensure that each range is at least 1 cent lower than the previous. Otherwise, really, there's no discount at all. I'm sure you can already see how powerful the new competitive repricer is. But before I finish up, I want to talk settings. We don't have time to cover through all of them in one session. However, there is one specific one I want to discuss. Okay, I know we've been a tad subtle on this point, but discounts are pretty important to Amazon business and competing with business sellers. We know you can go a little lower on your price due to the extra cost savings. So riddle me this. What happens if your product has already reached its minimum price? We've added the business minimum price feature specifically for this scenario. You can set a percentage below your product's minimum price you're willing to reduce that price for your business price. For example, if your product's minimum price is $10 and you set the business price field to be 5%, your business minimum price would be $9.50, 5% below $10. This, of course, does not mean that your business price will fall to $9.50. just that Repricer has the scope to do so based on your competition. The new competitive Repricer is the headliner of our new features here. But we do have other improvements to have. Oh, sorry. Our new competitive Repricer is, of course, the headliner. But we do have other improvements coming into Repricer to help with your Amazon business journey. Let's first consider analytics. It's important to understand how much impact Amazon Business is having and track how your business rules are performing. We've given you a new business performance chart, which you can use to track your business sales performance. This way, you can see exactly how many sales are coming from Amazon Business repricing. You can also see via the attribution section on your dashboard what percentage of your total sales are coming from Amazon Business. On your rule screen, we've also added a new performance indicator beside each rule. This is a great feature as it tells you how much money you've made from that rule in the past week and even compares it to the previous week. So you can see in real time the impact any changes you've made to that rule. All right, we're into the final stretch. At Repricer, we understand that information is power. So we wanted to give you more product details relating to Amazon Business and business repricing. On your product screen, you can now see your business price, the business buy box, and total business competitors, along with more. We've also added new filters for products configured to reprice on Amazon Business and also the business buy box status. For those spreadsheet heads out there, you can also now export the business buy box price and business buy box winner. And that is just a quick introduction to the new competitive business repricer. I hope you are as excited to get started as I am to see you hop on board. If you're already using our Amazon Business add-on, you can get started straight away. Your account has already been updated. If not, you can start a new free trial of our business add-on within your account. Have a look at your nav bar. You'll see a friendly little indicator and a start trial button. Or if you'd like to have a chat with a member of the team, we can arrange a one-on-one session with your account manager, or if you reach out to support, they can also help. Kerry, do we have any questions?
Amazing, Colin. Thank you very much for that. That was great. I'm sure everyone got a great overview of our brand new features. So we do have a few questions here. One person is asking if they've previously had an Amazon Business trial, can they have a new one, or how does that work?
Yes, I am happy to say we are keen to give you all the opportunity to try out the new competitive business repricer. So even if you've already had a trial with the original version, we have reset this now. So you can retry now, or retrial now, I should say, with the new repricer. Just in-app, click Start Trial, and it'll give you a fresh trial of the business repricer.
Okay, perfect, Colin. We do have one more question asking, can you add more than 5 quantity discounts with Amazon Business add-on?
I'm sorry to say that due to an Amazon limitation, there are only 5 quantity discounts per product. You're unable to set more than that. And to be perfectly honest, for the sake of our repricing engine, I'm kind of grateful, because the idea of repricing 10, 20, 30 quantity discounts across all the competitors just boggles my mind. So I think we'll stick with 5 for now. If, however, you are looking to reprice more different quantity discounts on different products, you can do that. You can set up different business rules with different sets of quantity discounts and then assign them to different rules. So you have that flexibility across your product categories or for specific listings if you want.
Okay, fantastic, Colin. You actually answered my second question, which was going to be, can you have different quantity discounts for different products? That's fantastic. And one last question is someone asking about the business trial. Do they have help and support throughout the trial period?
Yes, indeed. If you have any questions or any concerns while you get started, simply reach out to the support team. I'm sure the next slide will have the email address on it. Or if you've got contact with your account manager, reach out and I'm sure they'll be more than happy to help you along the way.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Colin. I think that is all the questions for today. So just again, everyone, thank you very much for coming today. We were so happy to see you all here. As you can see on screen, we do have the contact information for our support team. So support@repricer.com, or even email your account manager, and we can definitely get one of those trials set up for you. Thank you very much.
Yep, it's been great to see you all today and look forward to hearing from you and how well you're getting on with the new trial.